Hello, guys, and welcome back to Between the Ropes TV. Now, we did do a preview of the full card last month with the Claressa Shields and Savannah Marshall historical fight week. Sadly, the Queen passed away. It was delayed. We all know what the negatives were, but the positives are it's come around quite quick, hasn't it, Yas? And we have got it. It's now finally, again, Shields Marshall fight week. I suppose the big question is, yes, obviously we're in different camps. I'm picking Marshall, you're picking Shields. Have you changed on that?
No, actually, even though I feel as though the whole fight getting postponed, because remember the build up to that was massive, and then obviously, unfortunately, the Queen passed away. Um, the build up to that was massive, so you could feel, the pressure would have probably been getting to, both fighters. But I feel as though yes, the fight is a big fight, and there's a lot of hype behind it. But that extra month, it got pushed back, kind of dialed it down because we had fights in between. So I feel as though even though this delay or setback may have probably benefited Marshall in a way, I still see it going the same way.
I was about to ask you who you thought the delay favoured. Obviously, you just said Marshall. Why is that?
I just feel as though because Marshall has obviously it's known that she's kind of she's thrown up before on the big stage. She gets like she was quite nervous, etc. Whereas Claressa kind of thrives on being the center of attention, etc. So I just feel as though that extra few weeks or the fight being pushed back a bit and other events happening within boxing would have probably allowed Marshall to just, if she was having any nerves or anything like that could affect her performance, get her head straight. Whereas Claressa Shields was very emotionally invested in the fight. She seemed like she was ready to go. Kind of like how when Dylan White was when he was fighting AJ. She was very like outspoken and very like emotionally invested. We don't know how that could have affected Claressa, the fight being pushed back. So, but I feel as though Claressa will probably still get the job done for me, to be honest.
Ooh, see, controversial. I disagree. I actually think that the delay favours Shields more so. For the opposite of what you just said, I think, yes, obviously it's well documented. Marshall struggles with the nerves, but I think the fact that it's been delayed a month, if she just got herself psyched up, ready for it, and let's not forget the build up, the face off, we had saw a different side to Savannah Marshall. She seemed a bit more confident, a bit more. I don't know if angry is the right word, but focused, and she seemed very. She wanted that fight. I think now that the nerves might sort of be acting up. I'm more worried about the nerves this time than I was originally. And also, obviously, Claressa Shield, we know she's a bit of a pound for pound great, up and down in weights. Marshall's only ever been at 160. The fact that she had to make weight, and Peter Fury said how he wasn't very happy that the fighters had to make weight for it to then get cancelled. They could have made the decision the day before. And I totally agree with Peter Fury. But that then also brings a question for me. Has she struggled? Is she on the limit of making the weight? There's been some reports, not many, but there has been some reports that she's tight at the weight, but she was sticking around to obviously get the Shields fight. So it worries me. I think the delay favours Shields more, but I am still backing Savannah Marshall, and I'm hoping it's just a historical card. I mean, as far as the undercard goes, do you think this delay helps or hinders any of the big fights on there? I'm thinking obviously Baumgarten and Mayer. They both look in fantastic shape from what's on social media. That's the chief support, also a title unification bout. Do you think the delay helps or hinders either of those?
I don't think it hinders them. I feel like if anything, it probably pushes them to, anyone who wants to work on anything extra, if they feel as though they're not comfortable, probably settle into the weight a bit more, etc. And just proper get zoned into this fight because it came at such a quick pace. The fight it came quite quick for me. So and obviously that little few weeks delay could allow certain fighters to get themselves right mentally and get themselves fully psyched in. So I don't think it will hinder anyone. I feel as though it will push the undercard fighters to want to perform even more. People will see some good performances on the night.
No, I hope so as well. I think the only possible downside to it was with some of the younger prospects, Karis Artingstall, Lauren Price, etc. I think with them fighting September the 10th, because as we said, it is left side heavy. I think we could have seen them back out November, December time. Sadly, now this could possibly be it for them for this year. But time will tell. We'll see. Either way, I'm excited about this fight. Still backing Marshall. So, I mean, and I should say, guys, we're going to be doing a live reaction at the final bell on Saturday night. So join us for that. They're usually pretty good, and it's great to get what everyone else thinks on the fight straight after. So we'll wrap this one up there, guys. Thanks for joining us. Lots of great content coming this week with it being such a busy week. It's just filth this week, and I'm here for it. So, yeah, join us on the next one.